I'm not going to go too deep into it because it's pretty fucking obvious how terrible this is. But the Crisistextline, if you've ever used, I haven't used it personally. I'm not going to, if I have a crisis, I'm not texting a company that literally once I basically you text this hotline and they steal your data, obviously, and all your conversations. They are saving it for obvious reasons. They like data, and they were selling it to an AI company. What? That's what I said. What? What? Why are they even fucking saving that goddamn data? So Crisistextline, Politico were the people who broke it. And I've read through the article. I got to, this is the stuff that really blew my mind. But since its launch in 2013, Crisistextline says it has exchanged 219 million messages. I'm going to say that again. Since 2013, Crisistextline, a Silicon Valley company, a tech company, says it's exchanged 219 million messages and more than 6.7 million conversations over text, Facebook, Messenger, and WhatsApp. Channels that it says allow it to meet its often youthful client base where they are. It has spread beyond the U.S. to open operations in Canada, UK, and Ireland. New York-based nonprofit says it knows how deeply personal and urgent these silent conversations are for those reaching out, many of them young, people of color, LGBTQ, or living in rural areas. 68% of our texts share something with us that they have never shared with anyone else. And they are selling that data to AI companies. I know, like, I get pissed off when I talk about, please be careful of your data, the shit you're sending to people and stuff like that. This is the stuff that's just fucking gross, because you're taking advantage of people who are in terrible situations and exploiting them. I think this is exploitation. 68, this is a quote directly from them, 68% of our texts share something with us that they have never shared with anyone else. You don't think that some like data hungry succubus is just like, they don't just want to like suck all that fucking, those terrible, obviously, I mean, those conversations and all that fucking AI trying to get the craziest data out of, like, this is why you cannot trust fucking companies like this. Do not, like, god damn it. And now, obviously, they come out and say, we're going to stop doing that, and apparently they're going to stop. Now, if you've tuned into this show before, that ain't fucking happening. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to stop selling that data. So, an update on data privacy, our community, and our services. This is directly from the Crisistextline.org blog. Our service works and saves lives because the trust of our volunteer and text communities have placed on us. Your trust is critical to fulfilling our mission of building a more empathetic world. Our goal is to always make it easier for everyone to get help and feel supported and safe while doing so. Real fucking safe, you assholes. During these past days, we've listened closely to our community's concerns. We hear you. Crisistextline has had an open and public relationship with Loris AI. I'm sure on that top of the fucking website, you're just plastering, we sell your data to AI firms. Very public. I'm sure it was buried 50 pages into the terms of service. We understand that you don't want Crisistextline to share any data with Loris, even though the data is handled securely, anonymized, and scrubbed of personal identifiable information. I hope it's been goddamn drilled in your fucking head, and if you're listening to this for the first time, no data is anonymized. No personal data is ever anonymized. It's very easy to figure out who's who. Guess what? If I see an IP address showing up at your house pretty much continuously, and I know what time you leave for work, and now that IP address is at the place of your work, well, I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to then assume that that address is you. Looks like I fucking broke the anonymity. It's just a bunch of crap. It's like, this is just a bunch of crap. Yeah, we handle it very securely. I'm sure there's probably somewhere and someone who has the password to that fucking data and could just fucking zoop, whoop. I'm just going to continue because I'm just going to get more infuriated by reading this. This change includes our request to Loris to delete the data. You must delete the data you have received from Crisistextline. I'm sure they're definitely going to delete that data. Definitely going to delete that data. Oh yes, we have also updated our terms of service and privacy policy accordingly to reflect this change. Note, while data sharing relationship has existed, Loris has not accessed any data since the beginning of 2020. So Loris has only had access to data from when the pandemic started, when I presume probably the largest number of fucking people were using the goddamn text line, chat, whatever the fuck this shit is. I'm sure Loris probably wasn't selling that customer data information to help in the pandemic in some sort of weird fucking fucked up way. To continue, we heard your feedback, and it should be clear and easy for anyone in crisis to understand what they are consenting to when they reach out for help. And we are making several changes to further improve the experience for texters to increase transparency for users of our service. I went on the Politico. It is 50 pages. So if you text Crisis text line right now, you got to read a 50-page terms of service to fucking accept before you're going to fucking off yourself. Like, what do we do? What is going on? What is going on? 50 pages. I'm trying to not off myself. I'd love to go read the terms and services and the privacy policy. I'd love that. God damn it. I'm going to send it to an ad real quick because I think my laptop just fucking beeped about to die. So ad break from another timeline, interrupting the beginning of this show to do obviously some self-promotion. If you've got friends or family that like listening or watching someone talk for almost 2 hours, tell them about the show. Obviously, why else would I be here self-promoting myself? Human to human promotion is the best sort of promotion. It's the only useful promotion. Whenever one of my friends tells me to listen to something or watch something, I, at some point, obviously may not listen to it directly when they tell me, but at some point, I do make sure to check it out. So, tell your friends, tell them to check it out. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe. Do not do either one of those things if you're listening to this right now. Listen to the rest of the content. There you go. Self-promo is done. Back to the rest of the show. Back from that ad break. Hopefully that was enough time for the thing to charge up. It is dying, so I'm going to kind of get through this, and I'm sure I'm just going to use an advertisement for myself there, but God damn, man, this is all fucked up. So, we have added an easy-to-understand bulleted summary at the top of our terms of service. We will accelerate additional efforts to test new ways to safely improve our texting experience and the way texters can consent to our terms. Yeah, by basically, don't fucking text me if you're going to off yourself and you don't accept my terms of service. I've never used it before, so I'm not speaking from, I've never used it personally, but we're going to go on. This is the most degenerate part of all of this. Whenever an organization has the information of others, they should be held to a very high standard. This is why I love reading these fucking corporate messages and not reading these articles that are all based on opinion. This is the literal statement from the company. This isn't some Maj Podge that some asshole who writes articles all day wrote up. No, this is the literal company, Crisistextline, putting this out. Whenever an organization has the information of others, they should be held to a higher standard. We have invested significant time and resources into building a mental health crisis intervention service where Texers and volunteers can feel safe and secure. I'm sure they fucking do now. We will always aim to hold ourselves to the highest standards, you fucking assholes. You fucking assholes. We are grateful for the feedback from our community members. I'm sure you're very happy because now you're losing millions of dollars that you didn't care about in the beginning. We welcome your ideas regarding the improvement of our terms and our processes for consent. It's good at least they have some sort of survey or whatever the fuck they can do. But I don't know, man. I like talking about this stuff at the end because I know a lot of people probably don't listen to it all the way. I'm obviously going to clip it, but man, we are in a fucked up world and y'all really got to be protective of your data. I know it's like, who cares if they have my IP? Who cares if they have my address? Who cares if they have my credit card information? Who cares? Who cares? Well, maybe one time you might want to off yourself and you goddamn call this text line and now you're getting advertisements for who the fuck knows what. That's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, I should have seen it coming. Why not? Well, why wouldn't they fucking... Goddamn, it's like, at this point, what the fuck?